Last Friday, 3 guests had the honour of meeting Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper. Huzoor met with Michael More-Molyneux, Her Majesty Lord Lieutenant of Surrey, Councillor John Ward, Mayor of Waverley, and also with Jonathan Lord, Member of Parliament for Woking. The guests visited Islamabad to attend the Platinum Jubilee reception. Prior to the event, the guests had the opportunity to meet Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper. During the meeting, they discussed a number of subjects, including the development of Islamabad.
It's the first time I've met His Holiness, and a great privilege to meet him. And I know we were all very thrilled to have the opportunity to meet him. We talked about the locality. My family have lived in the county for 500 years, and we talked about the beautiful countryside, and we talked about the mosque and all that you had done, or some of what you've done here on site.
Well, it was a very great privilege to meet with His Holiness. And one of the things we talked about was how this place developed. And many years ago I was on the planning committee at Waverley, and I remember seeing the plans of this come to the committee, and I was always fascinated to see what it would look like. And it looks absolutely magnificent. I mean, the plans were impressive, but this looks beautiful. So that was one of the things that we mentioned during our talk.
It was a great honour and privilege to meet His Holiness. He was very kind, softly spoken, but with a sense of humour as well. And we talked about the history of the site here in Tilford, Islamabad, the building of the Mubarak Mosque, and he also let slip that he has a background in agriculture. I believe he has a degree in agriculture, which none of us would have known, but apparently that comes out in some of the wonderful flowers and trees and grass on the site here. He takes a close interest in keeping it beautiful and with biodiversity and a nice nature for everyone to appreciate, as well as the wonderful buildings that we have here as well.
Peace in the world is so important, and never more so than now, and all that can be done to help peace happen, not only in our county but in our country. And it's very important too that it doesn't matter what religion you are, we're all human beings on this earth, and we're all wanting to do the right thing for humanity.
Your community is here and is grateful to our Queen, and you integrate in our society very well. I mean, your younger people come to my town of Farnham and help pick up litter that people leave and help keep the place nice. So you're very integrated in our society, which is a wonderful thing.
We thank His Holiness and the whole community for your generosity, but I have to say I was blown away by the Mubarak Mosque. I think it's a very beautiful building. I think it must aid spirituality for anyone that's in there, because it is so peaceful and so beautiful. I think it almost takes your breath away. So I think it's a very special building, and I would say this, but it's for a very special community.